Welcome to my show. My name is Nova Serious. This is where I hang, don't focus on appearances. I am a man and I love to co-parent. A lot of people hate it, but they can't understand it. Paint on the side and don't gotta work life. I'm on a wave, you can call it surf right. I'm a black man, I do not deserve rights. Love up on my kids and don't do it out of spite. Take a little time, teach my daughter how to bite. I am a star and I live without a mic. Come to bring you love like a thief in the night. When it comes to my kids, guarantee I'ma fight. Yeah, yeah, I'ma fight. When it comes to my kids, guarantee I'ma fight. Yeah, yeah, I'ma fight. When it comes to my kids, guarantee I'ma fight.
Rise and shine, Earth stars. Hi, my name is Nova Too Serious. I'm an artist. I'm from Mississippi, and this is where I channel my energy. As you can see, I'm living my life, trying to do what I can. Not really trying. I am. I'm doing it. I'm living it. So I recently asked ChatGPT a question about Black economics and what it looks like to grow Black economics inside of Mississippi, the state of Mississippi, as a Black person. And this is what I got. It pulled up formulas. It showed me formulas, and inside these formulas, it was talking about the value. That was the question, really. The question was the value of Black economics in Mississippi. That's what the question was, and it gave me formulas of what the value of economics is for Black people in Mississippi. And so I'm gonna talk about these formulas, and then I'm gonna talk about the painting that I did that you guys already saw. This painting. I'm still doing more to it, but yeah, it's something that I did that I am willing to, I'm ready to talk about because I want to, like inspire myself to do it, finish it, because I really do want to finish it, but then I keep thinking down on myself, and I have to speak against that, and I want it to be known how I feel. So I'm gonna talk about that, and so to these formulas. This formula, I think, is for spirituality and the way that Black economics looks spiritually inside of Mississippi, and so value equals sacredness, life, and interconnectedness, and spiritual value challenges modern economics to consider what cannot or should not be sold, like the Holy Spirit, because I'm not saying that they had a price on it, price tag, but like 25%, and locking the doors at the church. That's kind of sort, that's just what it is. What it is. I ain't talking about everybody liking the door. I know who like doors, and I know who don't. But I don't like locked doors. It made me crazy, crazy. I don't like locked doors. But anyway, um, the ball points for the spirituality economics is in many indigenous African and Afro diasporic worldviews, land, people, ancestors, and nature have inherent value, not just transactional value, which is, it's only worth something if you can purchase, if you can sell it. You know what I mean? It's not how it goes. Spiritual value resists commodification. Land is not real estate, it's home, identity, or ancestral. This lens sees wealth as something you steward, not just accumulate. So, in other words, your spirituality is something you build on. If you're not built on your spirituality, then you haven't really done much of anything in order to say that you're whole. That's the whole point of the Holy Spirit. But you can get the Holy Spirit anytime you want to inside of a Baptist church, because that's just the feeling. It's how, not really when you want to. When you feel the Spirit has blessed you, it don't matter who's blessing you. It just matter that you getting it. How you got there is any of that stuff. So here's another formula. Formula for I think this formula is for wealth. Black labor equals wealth, and basically the value of black labor and wealth. Black labor equal and wealth is power plus production plus ownership equals value, and that's the concept. That's the thing that people are looking for in Mississippi, but can't really get. Not saying that they really are looking for it. They're not. They just got to follow the rules and stuff. And yeah, so black labor equals wealth, which is equated from the slavery that was done, the sharecropping, and unpaid work that has been given, which is still applicable because of the fact that the family is thriving, only because of that. And they're denied equitable access to wealth, emphasis on economic self determination, because like basically you only got anywhere if you were doing something for yourself, if you were building on yourself in the way that would benefit you. And I'm not saying that everything was for everybody. I'm saying a lot of people didn't do things the way that some successful black people have done it. And yeah, it's just life. So supporting these things, supporting black wealth, supporting, it moving forward from how it used to be, is supporting black owned businesses, applying to land trusts, or being a part of cooperatives, and also banking at community banks. And it gestures who owns the means of production. And then it also like questions who decides what black labor is worth. I think black people definitely deserve to speak on what they think black value or black labor is worth, because if black labor is worth nothing to the next person, and they're at the same time like trying to get someone else to benefit off of these people that are worth nothing, like it speaks for itself. And there's another one when it comes to just like land property, you know, having property and stuff. There's a formula for that, and its value equals control plus autonomy plus generational wealth. And it says that land isn't just valuable because of crops or buildings. Land loss equals wealth loss. Regaining land is about healing, economic freedom, and cultural restoration. And those are the things that I'm fighting for, which is what I have been talking about on the other side inside of my videos, and what has been going on, what is being done. And I keep getting subtle hints from, people that are around me, people that live, like, come and see me, or not really just come and see me, just people that I know, like people that I love, people that I just end up being around, where they're talking about so many opportunities, and I'm supposed to be a part of wanting to be a part of those opportunities, but I know for a fact that the more that I try, the more I get pushed back. And it could just be an individual, but that's how it's set up. And I feel like I'm supposed to be able to protect myself. And if I can't protect myself, then how am I even really gaining anything? In the US, land was stolen from indigenous people, then used to enrich white settlers and institutions via homestead acts. Everybody knows that. Black Americans were systematically denied land post emancipation, which means you were never emancipated, through violence, legal exclusion, and then also discriminatory policies. I'm not saying that they don't practice discriminatory things. And it all represents belonging, security, a future inheritance. You basically taking people's futures away. And I'm building on the future here. So like how can I feel like going to get social security at a job is building on, you know, what it is that I feel like I need or I want to see inside of my life, or my daughter's life, or being able to, pass down. I don't think anybody's gonna pass anything down to me. I don't feel like it. I don't feel like that. Like I can't even have a regular social interaction that means something without money being involved. As a black person, I'm not saying that's That's my biggest problem. Just saying that, like, if I was to make money, then I would make love. I would have love then. I would have people want to support me then. If I was making money. But here's another formula. I think this formula is about reparations and actually acknowledging it. Value equals compensation plus acknowledgement plus reparation. I'm working towards the compensation. That's what this is. Me working towards the compensation. And reparations, that just comes with how people respond to what I'm doing. And all you gotta do is acknowledge it from there. So this is about, restoring value that was stolen, both economically and spiritually. The ballpoints on these reparations recognize the unpaid value of black laborers and the economic violence of policies like slavery, Jim Crow, redlining, and mass incarceration. They aim to redistribute value that was taken or withheld unjustly. Reparations can be monetary, e.g., cash payments, but also include land return, education, housing access, and debt cancellation. You can ask for all this stuff, but it's still gonna make some people look bad. They don't want to look bad. So that's why we aren't going back. That's why anything is anything, and that's why nothing is changing. But in the times to come, life will unfold the way that it should. On my final insight, when we talk about value from these angles, we're not just talking about price tags. We're talking about dignity, history, justice, and future survival. And that's it, man. That's what I am surrounding myself with, looking to surround myself with, is economic value. Economic value is going to bring me more than a job ever will. Let's get that clear. Economic value will bring me more than a job ever will. Because you can do a job anywhere, but you can't get economics everywhere. And I know that for a fact because of the jobs I've been at, the policies that I've been held to and fired from, and the policies that I've tried to utilize that I just never could utilize. That's what this is all about. Let's talk about this painting though. All right, so this painting right here, I have been working on for 3 months. I'm not saying that it took me 3 months to do all of this, all the detailed stuff. The background, it's been done for 3 months. I just haven't done the artwork because of, like I said, conflicting views. And that's how I hold my artwork. That's how I look and view my artwork. I view it as, a value to where it's going to go, as in, like, what I have done really means something. And if it doesn't mean anything, and I wasted my time. And I feel like I'm wasting my time. That's what this is. This is a desperate grab on legacy, a desperate grab on trying to be a better me. Because I know I could have been a better me if I had the proper and appropriate opportunities. The inappropriateness was me giving in and not like holding myself accountable along the way. And that's my problem. Now I'm ready to hold myself accountable as a growing man. Dang, look like that. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that I'm learning. There's a lot of stuff that I know that I'm going to have to go through in order for me to be able to say that I've done the work, or I am a worker, or I am someone who has a likeness of actually, like, righteousness. I would say, because I'm not trying to be right. I just know that I'm not wrong. I know I'm not wrong. I know that the way that people treated me and how crazy I am wasn't What I just like couldn't help wasn't me having an episode. It was me responding to something that I didn't have to go through. And in order for me to grow, I have to own it. I have to own what was done to me and turn it into something else. That's what transformation is all about. That's what this is all about. All of this is about the transferal and transformation of energy. Period. Monetary gains, all that stuff. Transfer. It's just a transfer. But anyway, you see the artwork. I'm working. I'm doing. And if you like what you're watching, like, subscribe, share. I appreciate you watching. I appreciate you taking the time to, see what this black guy got going on in his life. You know, I know I'm important, but I know I'm unimportant at the same time. I know I'm everything, just like nothing is everything. Like, I could be everything for me, and I know I can, and I will, and I am. I appreciate it all the time that's been given. So I don't really have much else to say. All I would like to say is, have a great day, have a great week. Oh yeah, there's one more thing. One more thing. So I made a video on how I view safety in Mississippi, what I think about safety when it comes to Mississippi, and the way that my safety has been threatened, or the way that I am able to use my safety, or the way that I have been using my safety. It's like so many different things tied into one, and I'm describing it so that I can give a perspective on who the heck I am, because a lot of people want to know like who I am, because there are stalkers that I don't know about that are questioning that, and I just want to make sure that I don't get targeted randomly one day. Not that I haven't been, just saying. AI is a crazy thing. All right, until next time. Oh. I'd like to take a moment to thank you for watching and for helping as we thrive in building the community that I've always dreamed of. Got to contribute to the promised land somehow. What more could you need from equity or opportunity? Here, you find that. In my most artistic form, I Never Too Serious am here to create content about life as a Mississippian/artist. We making this content all while detailing the bounds made to stunt that growth. Without further ado, if you're looking to support Black communities in positive ways, please subscribe or like this video. Any positive questions or enlightening comments are welcome. Or if you have someone that you know would like this video and you would like for them to see it, why not share it? If you're looking for more hands-on support, you would like to invest in my growing art career as a friendly gesture and form of donation. Or maybe you just want to buy me coffee. I have links listed inside the description if that's your goal. Everyone else, let's see what Mississippi is doing to and for its residents.